Welcome to Prospect for what promises to be an exciting fixture, and what a day for Launceston City coming back into the top flight competition. I'm Rob Soward and I'm delighted to be here. Day one of the Women's Super League season, and it's just always an exciting time at this time of the season where all the dreams and aspirations of every team are out there after a long pre-season, all those grueling training sessions and summer sessions to get themselves fit and right for kickoff today. And Launceston's delivered an absolutely cracking day weather-wise. 23 degrees, the Bureau of Meteorology tells me, is the top today, and it'll be approaching that now as we head towards the 2:30 kickoff. And probably an even more momentous day for Launceston City, who have found their way back into the top flight after an absence of a number of years. A proud, successful club at that top level. Who can ever forget their battles with Ulverston and some of those other top flight sides back in the day. And City are back, ready to do it all again. And their opponents for today's fixture travelling up the highway from a very exciting sports-mad part of the state in Kingborough. The Kingborough Lions, a side that, if looking back on their season last year, their best was terrific. Their not-so-best wasn't so terrific. And obviously in the off-season, they'll just be working hard on narrowing that gap, because on their day, very, very exciting team, very capable team, as they look to challenge the might of Devonport. The Devonport Strikers being the dominant side in this Women's Super League competition for the past couple of seasons. Their battles last year with South Hobart certainly resulting in some close encounters going Devonport's way. But both these sides today would have aspirations definitely of aiming for a spot in that top four. And certainly both two capable sides. Kingborough, as I said, some experienced campaigners in their lineup. I'll go through them in a moment. And Launceston City also, despite coming back into the top flight, having some recruits head up the hill from Birch Avenue, Launceston United's home ground, making their way back up here to play for City. Photograph there you can see in the goalmouth. It's terrific, as I said, start of the season to see that happening. Kingborough's lineup: Casey Ann Bumpert, the custodian in number one, Talara Lawson, Madeline Black, Emily Gritchnich, Charlotte Kirkby, Amelia Howe, Hannah Walsh, Katie O'Toole, Amy Ollington, Josie Rose and Anna Fuchs, their starting lineup. Whereas for Launceston City, we've got Sarah Campbell in the number one, Matilda Gear, Piper Ebert, Zali Kirkman, Ruby Powell, Sophie Wilson, Olivia Smith, Catherine Morgan, Holly Jones, Amelia Wing and Chelsea Wing. So festivities almost ready to get underway. That terrific guard of honour that they always have up here at Prospect. Those black and white flags fanning around in the breeze, the light breeze that there is at the moment, in front of the absolutely terrific Peter Mees Pavilion. Just a fantastic venue up here, named after the life member and now Tasmanian Football Hall of Fame member Peter Mees. What a marvellous contribution he made to this club over a period of over 60 years as a player, a coach and administrator, including as the patron for a number of years. The Launceston City side first to line up in front of the pavilion. Kingborough making their way over. A great sight. As I said, warm conditions, good for commentating, not so good for running around, I'd suggest. We're very pleased cameraman and I are up here in the commentary box. Air conditioned because we don't have a front on it, which is always good at this time of year. Not so good at 7 o'clock on a winter's evening, but facility looks absolutely terrific. Grassing looking very green and well manicured, as it always is up here at Prospect. Great partnership with the Meander Valley Council. teams walking out through the Guard of Honour, which again, a very special thing here, seeing those young players holding the Forza Juve flags up proudly in the black and white, fluttering in the breeze. Giving a bit of a preview of today. Both sides obviously would want to come away with the 3 points. For City, what a great start that would be for them, as they obviously back in the top flight. Kingborough would certainly want to get their campaign off to a good start. A different looking Kingborough side to last year. A couple of big names moved on, but certainly some experience and depth in this squad. Doesn't that just look terrific? Always a great part of the start of both the NPL and the Women's Super League fixtures, the teams lining up and going through and high-fiving or fist-bumping, including the referees in that. Always good spirit, good sports personship. But it's certainly a very exciting time for those two groups of players in their huddles now, just talking about what needs to happen. And certainly from a City perspective, Holly Jones, Amelia Wing, Chelsea Wing, having that experience come back into this side is just terrific. Quite a few young and developing players in the City lineup. But Kingborough also, as I said, it's a part of the state down at Kingston that just is a real sports hub. Wonderful facilities that the Kingborough Soccer Club has, both for their male and female players. Obviously a lot of other sports certainly doing some great things there as well. The Twin Ovals complex for the footy, and obviously the work underway on the Tasmanian Jack Jumpers sporting complex and the AFL Devils team. It's just a real sporting hub, so the young people of that area are certainly very blessed with the resources and the facilities that they have to get into sport, and particularly the sport of football, the world game. Something else that I'm always reminded of when you watch sport at this level, after watching the Matildas' great victory last evening, it's got to start somewhere. People like the Sam Kerrs of the world would have started their career as younger folk in this type of competition before they went on to stardom and success at a national and international level. So the dream will be alive for these young players today. All in readiness for the kickoff. Kingborough running right to left on your screen. Have the ball, referee looking at his watch, moments away from blowing the whistle, and away we go to start the season. Kingborough in possession, long ball there from Walsh. Amelia Wing giving chase to that. Looks to keep it in. Deflection off the Kingborough player, and that will be a goal kick. Goes without saying, I'd imagine that both sides would want to get off to a good start. It's certainly important. Always much easier getting things started on your terms than chasing down a lead. Kingborough searching forward. City people behind the ball. Trapped nicely there by Ollington, but lost control. City win it back. But turn it over. Probably see a little bit of that here today as players work hard to get the touch right. City well set up. It's a nice ball for Matilda Gear to run onto. This challenge, loses her feet. Nicely done there by Emily Greenwich. Kingborough number 5. Good vibe in the club at Kingborough this year, both Super League and NPL level. NPL side got off to a very good start last week. A win to get their season Perfect 3 points from one fixture. City holding up well there, although turning the ball over again. That bit of an errant pass on that occasion. Nicely done there by Hannah Walsh on that occasion. Beats two and will win possession. Moves it on quickly to a teammate. That's Josie Rose on the ball at the moment. Gets it back inboard. Nicely gathered there by Sophie Wilson. So do you want to string together a bit of possession here? And they succumb to the commentator's curse, turned it over Greenwich there. And that'll be out off her. No, she keeps it in. But only as far as Piper Ebert sends it back towards the middle wing. The Chelsea variety turns it over again. Greenwich is everywhere early, having a lot of the ball, working very, very hard. Spreads it wide. That was Talara Lawson. Long ball down that far wing. It's misdirected and will head back in her way. Goes over her head. And that's Anna Fuchs. Sends it back towards Bumford. Long clearing ball. Both sides just looking to get into a rhythm. As I said, a few errant passes there at the moment. Missing targets. It just does take a while after a long layoff and a long pre-season just to get that touch right. Kingborough in possession. They're looking to set something up here. Back towards the centre circle.
Give her something, Josie!
Deflection. Nicely trapped there by Gear under pressure. Wins the ball, sends it wide, back inboard. Nicely done. City. Win it back. Dangerous position. Gear cuts inboard, trying to get onto a left wing, I think that is. With their best passage of play so far, City. Matilda Gear heavily involved there. Nice ball there from Wilson. Gear just hesitated for a second. Grisnich right with her, loses her feet. Gear keeps it in. Squares it up. Wilson. Smith. Cooper deflects it. Dangerous. Referee's found a free kick there. Going City's way. Early stages of this one here. Just approaching 4 minutes gone. City have got themselves a free kick just over halfway. Reasonable distance out. Heads goalwards. Wing nods it down. No real trouble there for Bumford. Wing, as you'd expect, of that height, winning the ball in the air, but couldn't quite get the sort of power on it that she wanted. Bumford dangerous, just went around Holly Jones. Gear wins it back. Ball's gone wide. City have got the numbers, should win possession. Ebert keeps it in, nice ball. Turns it over though, dangerous. Kingborough on the counter. Good positioning there. Piper, was Catherine Morgan. Got herself in just the right spot. City ball. Piper Ebert with the throw. Grznich is just going to nod that one back out. Ebert will get to do it all over again, probably 5 metres further up the field than where she was a moment ago. Sends it inboard. She's going to get it back. Got to be onto that. Heads inboard. That was Powell. Goes back. Looking to set something up. They change the point of attack. Zali Kirkman spreads the ball wide. Nicely done. Opportunity here for Gear. She's onside. The flag stays down. Kingborough shut it down. Gear gives her feet up and turns it over. Set a bit of a difference. Step up in standard. Got to keep your feet. That's beautifully done there from wing. Sends it wide. Grznich again. Good battle she's having with Gear. Gear's clapping on the pace. Still going. Emily Grznich. Beautifully done. Beats 2 opponents and gets a push in the back. Referee says play on. Kingborough win it. Dangerous spot. Send it goalwards. And that's a nice take there from Sarah Campbell. No real pressure. She didn't look in danger of dropping that or anything like that, but nice first touch for her today. 0-0 here at Prospect, early stages of this one. Launceston City and Kingborough. Rob Soward bring you all the action from the round 1 match of the round here in Launceston in the Women's Super League. Warm day. The players will be certainly feeling it. It's always a challenge for our footballers. They start the season at this time of year where it's certainly still very summery, and then you get to the depths of winter and many cold evenings up here mid-season. Both sides just finding their feet. Nice ball there. That was Wilson. Goes inboard, rebound. Wilson again, good strength. Trying to get a shot away here is Sophie Wilson. And, just wide. Good chance. Got a round of applause in the background there. Crowd building here at Prospect. Another fixture to follow this one. I think Launceston City NPL side playing the Ulverston side, who are new to the top flight. But that was a great piece of play there. Sophie Wilson, a really classy piece of play there. Got around a couple of players. Got the deflection off the keeper. First corner of the game. Sends it goalwards. Nicely knocked out there by Kingborough. Back to City. Sends it into a dangerous position. Wilson nods it down. Kingborough got the shirts there to clog things up. Long range. No trouble though for Bunford. Both sides finding their feet now. Pace picking up a little. Kingborough under siege, but holding up well at the moment. Kingborough ball, I think, on that far side. Nicely won there on that occasion by Charlotte Kirkby. What can Kingborough do here? Grznich, as I said, been everywhere early. Finds Walsh dispossessed. Can bring it back though through the agency of Grznich. Gear there with her. Ebert puts it out. Great to see the crowd here sitting on their picnic rugs, enjoying this beautiful day. Game going on behind us as well on the other pitch. Long range shot! It's gone in! Whoa! City keeper just faced with a really difficult one there. I think that was Amy Ollington. Long range. 1-0 to Kingborough.
Come in. Pearson, let's
Ticked over the 10th minute.
You got a piercing in? Have you got a piercing in?
Those ones are notoriously difficult for keepers to handle, and it just got onto Campbell quite quickly and in the back of the net to give the visitors the lead. You'd probably say against the run of play definitely in the last few minutes, where City have had some very good possession and opportunity. What can they do? Down 1-0. Kingra again turned over. It's Walsh, long range, sends it wide though. Campbell untroubled on this occasion. Always tough when you're finding yourself down 1-0. Nicely one there, Holly Jones. Jones heads inboard. Wilson tries to swing round onto that left. Nods it gear. Rusnich, beautifully done. Wilson chasing her. Rusnich goes back inboard, dispossessed though on this occasion by Ruby Powell. Sophie Wilson. Clever little ball to gear. A little bit heavy though. Good strength there from Ollington, but couldn't win that one back. The City ball. Piper Ebert with the throw. Throws to space. Nodded out again by Kingborough, so Ebert another 10 metres up the touchline. In the front third for City. Looking for the equaliser. Nice throw. Swinging boot there from Grisic. The referee not happy with that. Always dangerous when players do that. No one copped that foot, which was good. A dangerous spot here for Kingborough to defend and City to attack, obviously. Chelsea wing, a very experienced campaigner, goes over to take the free kick. 7 or 8 metres outside the box. Wing sends it in. Keeps it low. Misstruck it by the looks of things and dispossessed. She wouldn't be happy with that. It's not a good free kick at all. Walsh sends Kingborough away on a foot race. Good strength there from the number 10. Katie O'Toole. City win it back though. Gear. Slips again. Gives up possession. Kingborough come away with it. Nice touch. Number 7 to number 7, Ruby Powell. Done some good things early for City. City changing the angle. Go back through the middle. Come back this way, but well set up behind the ball. Kingborough. Long ball forward. Josie Rose there. 2 number 13s. Rose and Morgan doing battle. Morgan gets good position and wins the ball back. She wants that to stay in, but it's just a fraction heavy. And it'll be a Kingborough throw. Well set up behind the ball, the Kingborough team. Grisnich with the throw. She's been super busy. And number 4, Maddie Black, also been terrific back there for the Kingborough side. It's a run here for Holly Jones. Jones got 3 of them to beat. Beats 1 of them. But weight of numbers tells the story. Turns it over wing. Pulls the trigger. Does she? Trying to get onto that left deflection. Goes back to Wilson. Launceston United collection from a couple of seasons ago. Deflection. Opportunity. Kingborough just got weight of numbers there. Just wide. Kingborough just getting those numbers back behind the ball and making it very difficult for City to penetrate that last 10 or 15 metres, which is what they'll need to do to beat this defence. Well set up at the moment, Kingborough. So, for the City coach to consider as he's looking for ways to break that defence down. That last touch, that last ball, crucial. It's a bit of an errant kick there from Matty Black. Just put that out just in front of our commentary position, and Piper Ebert with a quick throw. Ebert gets around that tackle with Walsh. Goes back. Be careful here, City. Nicely done, nicely done. Got an opportunity, got some space here, got some space to work in. What can they create? Ebert. Deflection off Grisic. Looking for gear. I'll have a quick throw here. Head into the front third. They've probably dominated possession so far, City, but haven't been able to find the back of the net. Nice run there from Wilson. She's always looked dangerous. Sophie Wilson, every time she's had the ball.
Guys, just cover this one in the situation.
Will take the throw from where she took it a moment or two ago. Dispossessed by Grisic. I'd suggest that's a foul. We're playing on the ground next door. The umpire will be calling push in the back for that one. Grisic hasn't hurt her neck as she's fallen awkwardly there. The referee's about to go over and have a little bit of a look at her. Teammate sort of suggesting there was a bit of hands in the numbers there, which there was. It was a quite obvious push on Emily Grisic. Players taking the opportunity to get a drink. Grisic is okay.
Look at their numbers, guys. Hit the ball. Don't just bomb it up to a contest. Good.
Manager taking the opportunity to just urge a bit of caution and structure in what they're doing, Kingborough, not just banging it forward, being a bit strategic in their use of the ball. City on the far side through the agency there of Amelia Wing. Wing heads back inboard. Walsh chops it off for Kingborough. She's done a bit of that today. Good defensive work. City just struggling in that last third, just trying to find that pass to an open player. Kingborough very well set up behind the ball. Wilson plays it off. It's Powell. Back to Wilson. Nice ball. That's what they need. Ball at foot. Just couldn't control it. Holly Jones got herself into a very dangerous position there. That's probably been their best move of the day, City. That's what they've got to do to break that defence down. You could see it created a one-on-one, that quick pass, rather than that quick ball in that sometimes has left them 1-on-4 or 1-on-3, which Kingborough will be eating up for breakfast. City again, turn it over down the middle. Walsh, nice run, good strength through the middle. Ebert falls over. Josie Rose. Dispossessed, I reckon that'll be a City ball. No. That's why I'm up here commentating, not refereeing. Thought that last touch might have been off the Kingborough player, but it's going to be a throw.
Talara, make sure you got it covered, yeah? Number 2, offside.
Nice long throw, dangerous position. City defence up good on this occasion, and away on the counter through Amelia Wing. Finds Holly Jones. Jones moves it in quickly. Olivia Smith. Smith. City ball. Maybe not. The referee pointed that way. I thought it must have been some sort of a deflection off a Kingborough player, but it's a goal kick. Heading up to that 20-minute mark. It's 1-0 here at Prospect. Kingborough through the agency of Amy Ollington. 10th minute, getting that first and only goal. City have certainly dominated possession, but haven't been able to trouble the Kingborough goal. Rob Soward here on day one of the WSL season. As I said, when all the dreams and aspirations are still intact for every side. Back to the keeper.
Only one person standing inside the box, please.
Wing. The old form there from United, wing to Jones. Nicely done on that occasion. The Kingra defence. It's a nice run. There's Talaro Lawson. Lawson back to Walsh.
Back yourself to Larry,
Just
Speedy.
She's pretty pacey, Talara Lawson, but she couldn't just quite get to that one, a little bit heavy. That ball. As you can see, sucking in the air. It's a warm day. 23-degree high here in Launceston is the forecast. Walsh sends it from a long way out.
Next job, Barra.
Campbell.
We're told like this work.
Not troubled on that occasion. The long-range shot got her last time. Kirkby holding her ribs there. Signalling to the coach.
She needs to come on.
Not sure if she's got a bit of stitch or she copped a bit of a knock. We'll find out in a minute. No sign of the magic spray, which might just mean it might be a bit of stitch perhaps. City looking to set up. Ebert changes the angle again. They've been quick to do that today, City. Trying to find something. It's a bit heavy. Lawson in the right spot at the right time. Talara couldn't quite control it. The City throw. He's still holding that side. With the throw. Heads back inboard. Powell. Dispossessed. Walsh. Good pressure. Wellington. Great pressure there. Ruby Powell.
Great work, Amy!
Put a teammate under a lot of pressure there, a sister, Amelia, who did very well. Clash on the far side. And the strength of Grisnich winning out on that occasion. The touchline, I think, will probably win out on this occasion. Doesn't quite go out over the sideline. Turns it over, dangerous position there. Katie O'Toole on the counter. Collision there with Zali Kirkman. Linesman said nothing to see here. Play on. City on the counter. Trying to set something up. Nicely done on that far side there. Like Olivia Smith. Sends it long. Open space. No trouble. Casey Ann Bumford. Good thought though. Just didn't have anyone on the move that could put pressure on that ball once it landed. Kingra turning it over a bit in the last couple of minutes. It's an errant pass or two. It's Amelia Wing. Got that ball at foot on the far side. Sends it back inboard. Dangerous position. Wilson. Flags up. Offside position. On that occasion. A bit too eager to get forward.
Yep. Charlotte.
Breeze picking up a fraction here. He might not be able to capture it in the camera, but flags fluttering in the background. Kirkby being substituted off. As I said, it might have been a knock. I wasn't sure if she had a bit of a stitch or it was a knock, but it must have been a bit of a knock just to that rib area. Aaliyah Vince.
Yeah,
Alia Vince,
work
I
it,
should
Joyce,
say.
work it. And on. Yeah, you got Aaliyah. That's you, Aaliyah.
She's come on. For our Charlotte Kirkby, who was, as I said, holding aside, so hopefully she's okay, but she's done for today. Maybe Powell, wing. Needs to switch to that far side. Coaching move, I'd suggest. She's gone to Olivia Smith. Dangerous position. Opportunity here. Flag stays down. Lawson. Sophie Wilson. Back inboard. Is danger. Upended. Referee says no. Unfairly. Holly Jones. And we know what Holly Jones can do when she gets some space to work with. So there'll be an opportunity here for City. One that they'll look to capitalise on, but as I've said, Kingborough have been very well set up behind the ball, and obviously the dead ball situation, a different kettle of fish, but you can see there very quickly players into their positions, and Chelsea wing with the second free kick of the day. First one probably not what she would have wanted. You might remember it hit the wall and careered off into open space. What she got up her sleeve this time, number 23. Sits it up, strikes it, but just too many herbs on that one that goes over the crossbar by quite a margin. Approaching the half hour here at Prospect. Olivia Smith wins possession and sends it City ball on that far side. Approaching the half hour, as I was saying, Rob Soward here at Prospect. Kingborough versus Launceston City. First game back for the City side in the top flight for some time. And they're trailing at the moment, the side from Kingborough, with an early lead in the 10th minute through Amy Ollington. It's given them the 1-0 lead. No further additions to the score since then. City an opportunity, but other than that, no further real chances for either side. Wing, back to wing. Opportunity here. Holly Jones running into space. Jones keeps her feet. Dangerous position. City got the numbers, but great defence. Grisnich on that far side. We saw her start out here on in a matchup with Matilda Gear. But pushed around to that other side, which I'd suspect was to counter Holly Jones and Olivia Smith, who were on that side. Both very, very experienced players at this level. And Grisnich continuing her excellent work and thwarting that attack, although it will be a corner here for City. Nicely taken. The defence heads it away. So we'll get a replay of that one. That was Maddie Black on that occasion. Won that one in the air and sent it back over the end line. So we'll get a take two. What can they do on this occasion? You can feel that wind getting up. Out off the keeper, I'd suggest. We've got another corner. So third time lucky City will be hoping here today. 3 corners in a couple of minutes. But you can see how well Kingborough set up behind the ball. You can see there Hannah Walsh gesticulating to her teammates where she wants them. Will this be the one City wants? It sits up nicely in the breeze. Dangerous. Knotted down. Deflection. Delara Lawson comes away with it. Just sends it out over the line and eases the pressure. That's the best of the 3, that's for sure, of those corners. First 2 not causing too much angst. But that third one just sitting up in the breeze. City take it. To Olivia Smith. Deflection off Lawson and get another throw.
Stay there, Piper, stay.
Blasted back there, deflects off Lawson. City win it back.
Nothing forward.
Gear. And that's great work from Kingborough. They win that one back. Down the sideline. Alia Vince, new player on the field a little while ago. It's a bit heavy. Ruby Powell can't control that one. Dawson with the throw. Kingborough. Powell. Wilson changes the angle again. Wing. I like to attack on that far side. Beautifully dispossessed by Black there. Great work. Maddie Black. Terrific. Got herself in just the right spot. And Bumford sends Kingborough into attack. Wing, missed it. Dangerous. Gets past Rose. Wins it back though. Got O'Toole there. It's Walsh. Good run from Walsh. Trying to keep that ball in. That's a corner for the away team.
Talara, drift into the middle a bit. Amy, make sure you can connect with Maddie.
Rose sends it in. Low ball. Wing in the right spot. Deflection. Numbers at the back there. Black. We'll just play that back to Bumford. He's got all day. No black and white shirts in the photo there.
All the time in the world, coach.
I suspect that players would start to be getting a little bit tired. Warm day, first game of the season. Long run. Which I'm sure the players will be pleased for. As I said, warm day. 23 the top here in Launceston. Always the warmer end of the state, as I'm sure our Hobart listeners would know. Opportunity here. City. Nicely done. Wilson. Oh, probably could have done better there. Sprayed that one well over the top. Had only the keeper to beat. So they can create the opportunities, the team in the black and the white. It's just a matter of converting them. So disappointing, that one. You can see she knows she should have done better there, Sophie. She's clapping her hands, a bit of frustration. Opportunity here, turned over. Oh. That needed to happen on that occasion. Amanda Fuchs just ploughed that ball out, got it out of the danger area, they turned it over. Chelsea wing, lays it back, gets it back. Wilson changing the angle again, this time coming to the open side. Ebert. What's it? Kingborough shirts in front of her. In the space there. Gear will get a deflection off Lawson and we'll have a corner. certainly dominated the corners and the free kicks, have City, but as yet haven't been able to convert. So we'll see what they can do on this occasion. The last corner was certainly their best one for the day so far. Sends it in. All Kingborough shirts. It just doesn't get to that target area where she was aiming it. That'll be a deflection blasted on that occasion into Olivia Smith. Kingborough ball.
Holly, just jump out to the left. Let Ollie take that. Balance, balance, balance.
Back to Lawson. Here half a step behind. Couldn't quite get there. Long ball from Walsh. Rose. Vince. Dangerous. Dangerous. In trouble. Fortune. Very fortunate on that occasion. Oh, that could have turned real disastrous real fast.
Next job, Aaliyah.
Just a bit of confusion there in the defence. And Katie O'Toole was ready to pounce. But, Sarah Campbell, well done on that occasion. With that 1-0 lead.
Let's go. Well in, Lara. And again.
Great work there. Operator pretty happy to see that go out over the end line, and Campbell will take the goal kick and take it quickly. Wing moves it on up that far touch line. Chelsea Wing to Amelia Wing, gets it back. Holly Jones. Jones, nice run. Can City find the equaliser here in the shadows of half time? Good crowd building there now. They'll be hoping they can. Good pace from Wing. Upends her opponent. Referee says, I think the referee said, he did say play on, but he's actually signalling for a trainer to come out and have a look there. Make sure everything's okay. To go here till half time. You can hear that announcement. Some activities here on the park. Both sides taking the opportunity to grab a drink. As I said, it's a warm day. Certainly see the players looking forward to this little break, a little drinks opportunity. Black just wandering over, making sure her teammate's okay. Just got a bit of a knock there, did Emily Grisnich. They'll certainly hope she's okay because she's been close to their best player today so far. Minutes of added on time here for that stoppage. Good to see she's okay though. Restarting play. Black clears the area, just blasted out over the sideline. Dangerous spot, deflection. Vince working to keep that in, and does so. Deflection, City will win this back. Powell squares it away to Ebert, back through the middle to Wing. Kingborough calling for something there, but referee having none of that. For Ebert. Long ball to open space there, and Black is comfortable to see that back in the hands of, or at the feet of Casey Bumford. Bumford to Black. It's a tired pass. Ebert chops it off for City. Goes back inboard. It's Wilson. Long ball, dangerous ball. Opportunity here. Holly Jones turns. Jones sends a goal with dangerous position, just a bit too heavy. And that's beautifully done. Leah Vince worked very, very hard there, but worked off the ball by Sophie Wilson. Changes the angle again. Nice touch there. Chopped off at the back. And Fuchs. And they're away on the counter. Kingborough, they do that very well. Katie O'Toole dispossessed on that occasion though. City searching for that equalizer here in the shadows of half time.
That's good, Aaliyah, that's good. Well done.
Wing to Jones. Nice ball. Give Smith something to work with. Beautifully chopped off there by Fuchs though. Gee whiz, she does a good job at the back for Kingborough. Throw to City. Just joined us, Kingborough up 1-0. Round one of the Women's Super League here at Prospect. Launceston City's return to the top flight. And you'd certainly say, if you were summing it up, they've had a bit of it, City. They just haven't been able to convert that to scores on the board. Kingborough certainly making the most of the opportunities that they've had. Had a very good opportunity in Ollington Lovely strike from distance. Just catching the keeper at an awkward position and in the back of the net, despite her best endeavours to push it over the bar. City have certainly had more corners, certainly had more free kicks, and certainly had it in their front third a lot more. But unrewarded on the scoreboard. Will this be the corner that brings them the equaliser? Kingborough will be hoping not. They've defended very, very well so far. As Goldwood sits up in the breeze, dangerous. Keeper gets a fist on it, falls dangerously, but on that occasion Amelia Wing couldn't do anything with it. Half time here at Prospect, and as I was just saying, in the shadows of half time, Kingborough heading into the sheds with a 1-0 lead through the agency of Amy Ollington. City having a glut of possession and opportunity, but not being able to put that on the board. So Rob Soward here at Prospect. I'll be taking a short break and bringing you the action in the second half. Look forward to talking with you then.
Whose idea was it anyway? To add sweet, spicy honey sriracha sauce to the big brekkie range. The boss, of course. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like is when he lets you steal his fries. Real love is when he lets you steal his El Maco. The El Maco is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
number are you? What number?
Are you right, babe?
Lucy. Caroline. Sorry. Caroline. Make sure he does the sauce. Because he gets full.
Number 2 on. Number 9. Come on, Luke.
Underway here in the second half. Kingborough will be looking to protect that 1-0 lead, and City will be looking to convert what was fair to say a weight of opportunity into something on the scoreboard. They more corners, more free kicks, but just couldn't penetrate that excellent Kingborough defence. Very well organised. Early opportunity here for City. You're running right to left on your screen this half. A couple of changes at half time too, which we'll run through in a moment with you. Another ball. Clark is into the fray for City, the 15-year-old. A great opportunity for her. Lawson. Super job in the first half to Lara.
Nice, Amy. That's it, Bowles. Keep it in here. Keep it in here.
Looks like Matilda Gear is off for City. Always takes a few minutes to bring you up to speed with that. Dribble doesn't, match app doesn't always tell me that, so it's often a bit of a look around the field and a look at the bench. Olivia Clark, as I mentioned, is on the paddock at the moment for City. Kingra in their front third. Maybe Powell upended. Referee says play on. So he'll be looking to try and get this out of here. Ebert. Deflection. And that'll be a City ball. Piper Ebert with a throw. So as I was saying, Kingborough certainly a great goal that they scored through the agency there of Amy Ollington. A lovely shot from distance, forcing an error from Sarah Campbell. But City certainly had their chances with corners and a few free kicks from close range, but just couldn't put those on the scoreboard. So goal scorer there, Ollington gives it off. Dangerous opportunity there.
Keep it up, it's coming.
That was Hannah Walsh just sending that one wide. City good game so far today has Walsh. Plenty of opportunity created by Hannah. Wing. Miss hits that.
Well done. Well done, Amy. Fantastic.
And the support there for Amy Ollington. Great bit of work winning possession back there. Lawson sends it on the way. Wilson misses it. Deflection, wing. Wing to wing. Consistent United connection from years past. That's a nice ball. Great opportunity here. Smith and Lawson. Lawson with the superior pace. Just sends that out over the sideline. The pacey player is Talara Lawson. Outpointing her opponent on that occasion. Wing. Dangerous. But you can see that swarming defence there from Kingra, and that was Wisnich, who had a terrific first half.
They're all brand new.
Certainly one of
Yeah.
Kingra's better players, I thought.
No, they exactly do. You're onto it.
Chelsea wing.
Never in doubt.
Sorry, Amelia Wing with the throw. Just in front of our commentary position there. Sat up a bit. Lara Lawson looks like she was about to put a hammerlock on Jones there. Really only a ticker to Lara Lawson.
How do you go to
Bigger
her?
opponents, but certainly making them earn everything. Anna Fuchs there at the back. She's had a good game as well. Throw on the far side. Maybe a free kick at the far side, actually. Or
Dig in, Barra!
maybe a free kick.
Look lively, Barra!
So the linesman signalling. I thought it was going to be a throw, but no, free kick there on the far side, and nearly Wing tricking us into thinking she was going to have a sister take it, but she's wandering over to take it now. So not. Sends it, sits it up, breeze into the breeze. Oh, she comes away with it with Kingborough. They've done this too easily today. Kingborough side. Nice little ball there through to Grisnich. Nodded off the ball there. Play on. Referee says play on. Kingborough certainly asking the question there. Kingborough team not happy. Thought that was some unfair contact. Grisnich with a head in the hands. Getting out, moving around after that heavy contact. Second time today. She's found herself on the receiving end of a really hard physical body challenge. But good to see she's okay. Been one of Kingborough's best so far today, there's no doubt about that. Just love the way she goes about it. Opportunity here for City. What can they do here? Swarming in, dangerous position. Opportunity, Smith. Just couldn't get any weight on it. That Kingborough defence again, beautifully set. Still a dangerous spot, Olivia Clark. Clever little ball, sits up. That'll be dangerous. That breeze is the factor there. Always makes it harder for the keepers. It sits up in that breeze. Not on that occasion. Chopped off nicely on that occasion. That was Sally Kirkman. Opportunity here. Olivia Smith. Keeps her feet after looking to give them up. Wing sits it up. Dangerous position. Just a fraction heavy.
Well done!
Bunford picks that up in front of the substitute who just came on at the start of the second half, Olivia Clark, 15-year-old, making her debut at this level today. Kingra ball. Just checking there. Kingra also with a substitute. Like I said, just takes just a little while to get across those. Lucy Page on for Kingborough.
Good, JC, good!
Opportunity here for Hannah Walsh. Keeps possession. She's got O'Toole in the middle. Walsh sends it off the crossbar. What a hit from Walsh. You saw the power of that shot. She's not happy with herself, but gee whiz, didn't have much of an angle to work with. And the upright, not her friend on that occasion. Beautiful strike. The power behind that shot was just incredible. And goes inboard. Lawson will chop that off. Nicely done, Olivia Smith. Lawson. Good strength. Kirkman sits that up in the breeze. Deflection, wing. Goes back through the middle. Powell gives it. That's a nice ball. Wilson. Jones has got 3 to beat. She'll find that a hard task. Wing.
Good, Katie, good!
Powell. Got a teammate in Ebert. Nicely chopped off on that occasion. That was Lucy Page. 2 substitutes there doing battle. Page and Clark. Page sends it down the sideline, chopped out. Sides just, again, taking their time to adjust. A lot of turnovers and changes of possession so far. That'll be a City ball on that far side. Crowd building here. We've got another game after this one. The NPL men playing Ulverston. Newcomers to the league. Wing. Well defended. Page. Josie Rose wins possession. But all black and white shirts at the back there, even though Grisnich is giving chase. Kirkman will do something with it. Great press of Walsh, shirt pull, referee missed it. Oh, he did miss it. She had that one in the hand. Unlucky on that occasion, Hannah Walsh. There was a bit of shirt in hand there. And the captain wasn't happy, and you don't blame her. Didn't play down. It was Catherine Morgan. She's okay, just copped a bit of a knock, I think, in that collision. All good. Wing wants a bit of movement. Players were further back there. I'm not sure why that was. I think the ball across the line at a different position. Talara Lawson, nicely done. Walsh, the skipper, nice ball. Although just a little much on that. All black and white shirts there, and that'll be Wing. Chelsea Wing regaining possession. And that's nicely won. On that occasion, Olivia Smith. So the last pass just bringing them undone, City. They're just struggling to connect in that front third. Here's an opportunity here for Grisnich. Got the ball sitting nicely in front of her, sends it goalwards. Gathered up there by Sarah Campbell, not taking any chances. The City custodian sends it out that far side. It's in the centre circle. Here's a chance. Well, that's the way you beat that Kingborough defence. They're so beautifully set up, that quick ball movement. And all square at Prospect. Early stages of the second half.
Let's go, Barra!
It's a quickly
Step up,
taken
Barra,
ball
get
and
together.
put James through.
Let's go!
And Bumford had no answers to that powerful strike. So we've got a game on. We've got a game on at Prospect. Round 1. The WSL for 2026. Kingborough, who certainly have looked the better side this half. Finding that one against the run of play. Big City. Walsh. She's been really good this half. Sends it goalwards. Target. Had a nice shot from that far side and was denied by the crossbar. The Kingborough skipper, Hannah Walsh. And as I said, it's been a funny game. I think it'd be fair to say City certainly had more opportunity in the first half. Kingborough this half, and the goals came against the run of play. Grisnich sends it in and squares it up! Oh, and a backflip too, look at that! What a strike! After being all square, Kingborough retake the lead. Emily Grisnich, and the backflip, I think the Romanian judge has given that one a 10. What a move. The backflip and the strike. Wow, what a way to answer back after that City equaliser.
Tight, Barra!
Kingborough retake the lead here at Prospect, 2-1. And on a personal level, commentators are meant to be unbiased, but I'd like to see Emily Grisnich score another 50 goals this season if we get the backflip at the end. That's just a terrific piece of athleticism. Lawson. Emily Rose.
Inside it, force it wide.
For Grisnich again, chopped off by Wing. Morgan.
Good, Anna.
She's going to carry. Sit there for Black, back through the middle. Morgan to Wing, a bit heavy. Lawson will collect that, I reckon. He does. Sends Grisnich away again. Oh, just couldn't control it on that occasion. Well, 2 goals in about 3 minutes. And I reckon both of those will find their way into a highlights package somewhere this week. Takes the throw, Hollington.
Inside, guys, give us some angle.
Powell. Puts a teammate under pressure, but she's up to it. Quick ball forward. This is where they looked good before. They quick break away. And Fuchs again. Real general back there for them in defence. Awesome. Walsh. Wing tries to win it back for City.
Get a man on.
Kingborough away. Got nearly a win providing pressure there. Didn't get the space she wanted on that occasion, Emily Grisnich. You'd expect this is going to be a bit of a thing today. It looks like cramp. Players working on it there. Warm day. First game of the season. I reckon it's going to be something that we'll be dealing with. I wonder if there's any pickle juice in that drink container that's coming out. Pickle juice is always the answer for cramp, they say. probably prefer cramp, I reckon, than pickle juice. But anyway, don't get too much cramp here in the commentary box. That warm day and the hard work both sides. Both sides working very hard. Hannah Walsh, the skipper. Emily Kuznich working on that, stretching that leg out for her. It's really not nice. Many of our listeners, whether you're a sports person or not, you've probably had cramp. It's certainly not nice. And particularly not so if you're cramping up playing your favourite sport. She's walking it out now is Hannah, so that's good.
Okay, do you want a rub? I've got a Deca up there.
Oh! Give me something!
Wing calling, she wants something. She's got something. That's nicely done there.
Chris, sit in the middle
Squared
now.
away in the middle,
Don't worry about
Power
the wing.
looking for an opportunity. She's got Clark outside her, but that Kingborough defence shutting
right
it
in there,
down
number
quickly. All played back
Drop.
quickly there. Chelsea wing.
Yeah.
Clark
Stay with
gives
9.
it on the outside, Dewey, but trying to build something here, City. Briefest of moments, they were on equal terms with the side from Kingston. But the Kingborough side. But an equally as impressive strike from Emily Grisnich and an even more impressive backflip restored the lead to the side from the south, who now hold a 2-1 advantage. Played about 15 minutes in the second half. So plenty of time left for both sides to do something. Kingborough certainly had the better of play so far. Ball turned over, dangerous spot there. And Sophie Wilson's shirt held on to. Referee saw that one. He missed Hannah Walsh's up the other end here a little while ago. Shirt pulled and play on the call. On that occasion, referee was right on the spot. You can hear that wind through our microphone. It's picking up a little bit. It's the game's going on. Flags fluttering proudly there. You'll probably capture that on the live stream. And over the Australian Italian club up here at Prospect, the Italian and Australian flags.
Where you were.
We've got Chelsea winger, she's done all day, take these set pieces, gives it off. Long range shot, deflection. Ollie Jones, the goal scorer, pulling the trigger on that one.
No shot, Maddie!
Chelsea wing. Kingston's back in dangerous position, just a bit too heavy. Page on the far side. Got Wing trying to close her down. Just holds onto the ball, takes her time, goes back through carefully there to Ollington.
That's you now, Josie.
City on this occasion well set up behind the ball. And back through the middle. Wing dispossessed by Grisnich. Just a little bit firmer at the ball there. She was, but turned over. Done turnovers in this last couple of minutes. Both sides giving up possession quite easily. Page on the far side, down that far wing. Trying to find something. Gets around Ebert. O'Toole gets it back, does Page. Looks to try and pull the trigger, and does. But sends it a bit high and wide. And bouncing harmlessly in the car park. Harmlessly for the City custodian Sarah Campbell, and also for the cars parked over the back there. They'll be very happy not to head home with a souvenir ball on the front seat, I'm sure. Grisnich, O'Toole, Walsh, turned over, sitting up in that breeze that's getting stronger. You can hear that, as I said, through the microphone. That's a great endeavour there from Amelia Howe. The endeavour of the Kingborough players certainly a note for me for today, and I'll be talking to their coach about that after the game. Some interviews with both managers. Nicely won there by City around Grisnich.
Well done, Grizz. Let's go.
No, nicely done there, Olivia Clark, keeping that one in. Diffusing the situation for Kingborough. A better few minutes here for City, the last 5 or so. Kingborough certainly had a better start in the second half. City scoring that goal, as I said, against the run of play, and then Kingborough regaining the lead. Keeper's ball. You've just joined us. Rob Soward here at Prospect. Round 1 of the Women's Soccer League, Launceston City versus Kingborough. Launceston City's return to the top flight of Tasmanian football in the women's comp, and certainly, as I said, they had plenty of opportunity in that first half and couldn't find the back of the net due to some outstanding Kingborough defence. And the scoreline currently sitting at 2-1 to the better for Kingborough. Opportunity here again for City. Kingborough defence working hard. Powell regains the ball there, the number 7. She's got Grisnich right. Wilson make sure that doesn't last long, though. Grisnich. Nearly Wing's got herself in just the right position there, although Grisnich gets around her. Chelsea Wing.
Send it.
Now,
Chris, do you need that? Oh, there it is.
City ball.
She's got to get that puffer off. Oh, does she? Okay. Sorry, I'll get it off.
Searching for that. Oh my goodness, Olivia Smith! What a strike! 2-2. We have seen, well, no disrespect to the first goal today from Amy Ollington, we've seen some absolute cracking strikes today. Kingborough with 2 rippers, and that was just so powerfully hit by Olivia Smith. It's all square again up at Prospect. So strap yourself in, folks. We've got 20 minutes or so. There's some terrific football ahead of us. Kingborough 2, Launceston City 2. As we head into the last third of this fixture. Can one of these sides break the deadlock? What an entertaining game we've had. Now we'll see which side finishes full of running. I wouldn't want to nail my colours to the mast at the moment, because I think both sides certainly have shown plenty today that either of them could add to the tally of goals. It's been an interesting observation where the goals have come from, because in that period of play in that first half that City dominated, where they couldn't find the score, it's almost been the sides that have scored have probably done so a little against the run of play. So it's often the case, isn't it, where the side's attacking and not converting, and the other side then goes up the other end and finds a goal. A dangerous time here for City. We saw last time when they equalised it through the agency of that young player who's just hit that one, Emily Grisnich. City were on equal terms at 1-1 for, I reckon, all of about 90 seconds before Emily Grisnich made it 2-1. So it's always dangerous when you do score a goal, that you go to sleep and then the other side seizes the advantage back again. Felix working hard there as his wing. Teammate didn't quite hit it where she wanted to. That's Sophie Wilson. So another opportunity there for the home team. So we'll see who finishes full of running here. Too easy on that occasion. Held up nicely there Walsh. Called all those names a bit today. The skipper's in everything there. See some players stretching out there. Hannah Walsh stretching that calf out. She had a bit of cramp before, you might remember. Black takes it quickly for the Lions. Makes up the far touch line. Piper Ebert and Katie O'Toole. Touch line one out, which means that Ebert will have the throw. Sits up in the breeze, as I've said through the call, that breeze picking up. Let's take a little bit of adjustment, particularly in the work that the keepers do. The way the ball either sits up or carries quicker.
Go, Katie!
Josie Rose there. Ball out, and that'll be a City ball on the far side. Catherine Morgan. Both sides searching for the tiebreaker. About 15 minutes or so to go. There'll be a little bit of time added on, I'm sure. We've had a couple of stoppages this half. We may end up with a couple more as players are tiring. Rose turned over, wing. Played a good game back there today, has Amelia Wing. A Launceston United player. Called her a lot in United games, one of their important players past few seasons. And it's Lucy Page. She's certainly had some impact since she's come on at half time. Worked very hard on that far side. Powell. In the middle of the park. Real dynamo there through that part of the field.
Well done. Go, Amy!
Snitch.
Good ball! Good
It's
job,
also been a
Amy!
player that's worked very hard today.
Nice,
Well
Amy!
done!
Epic!
Collision, referee says play on. Page trying to find something, couldn't just weave that through there. Catherine Morgan got in the way and chopped it out. City in possession. Trying to mount an attack. 2-on-1 on that far side. Lucy Page snuck up on her, and to quote someone extremely famous, you'd probably say a bit like a librarian in that sneaking up on her there on that occasion. Didn't hear her coming. Trainer out in the park. Tending to a...
Alright.
Have you been called on?
I don't know, I can't see that far.
You haven't been called on.
Okay, thank you. I'm asking.
She's asking. She's asking. Well, come on.
Injured player. predict there would be a
Ref,
few
come
little
on, she needs
stoppages
to
for
treatment
these.
over there.
Cramp.
No, she doesn't. She said no.
Doesn't want it, you're right. Amy.
It's been a long 90 minutes. It will be a long 90 minutes, I'm sure. City players coming over to grab a drink. We'll be talking to the both coaches after the game. Always a highlight of the coverage, just hearing from both the coaches about how they've seen the game and so forth. City taking the opportunity to have a good conversation with their players here as we're just waiting for a City player who's down come off the park, and that's Ruby Powell.
Let's go, girls. Let's go. Let's go.
Looks like a bit of cramp. Some substitutions, which we'll go through in a moment. For City. Jenna Kirk and Victoria Zorko coming on.
Look alive, Borough! Not long now.
So we'll see if those fresh legs can bring some change to the deadlock. It's Kingborough ball. Morgan sends it long up the touchline. Piper Ebert and Ruby Powell making way there. Opportunity here. Kingborough, dangerous spot. Walsh is in there. Grizic pulls the trigger, can't get the power onto it. Walsh battling on there, pleading for a free kick. 1 on 3. A little unlucky.
Chelsea, tell Catherine just to sit in.
And that's great work there from Talara Lawson. She's been terrific today for Kingborough. She's working really hard. And she's got the job on Olivia Smith. Pretty important job given Smith. Been very busy for City and scored that terrific goal.
Chelsea, sit in at 6 for me.
Squared things up. Walsh pulls the trigger on the left foot, trying to find a teammate.
Well done, Amy.
In dispute in the middle.
Go, Grizz, go!
Grizic knocked over. Thought she might have got a free kick before he said play on. She's been fantastic today, has Grizic. Looking forward to seeing the highlights during the week of her terrific goal and, dare I say, even more terrific backflip. Hope she gets 50 of them this season, as I said, if we're going to get a backflip after every one. Great athlete. Page sends it over, wing. Great challenge there from Josie Rose. Put a bit of pressure on Chelsea wing when she was trying to clear the area. It'll be a goal kick, but good to see even after 80 minutes or so, applying the sort of pressure that you'd want as a coach to see your forwards apply in trying to keep that ball in the area. Page sends it in. Walsh pulls the trigger. It's off the keeper's hands. It's going to be a corner. And that's where I said where that wind can play some tricks. Certainly put a bit more power on that. Very powerful left leg, Hannah Walsh. We saw one of her shots come off the crossbar. Didn't have a lot of angle to work with on that occasion when she let loose. So it's going to be Josie Rose to take the corner. We'll see what set play Kingborough can go to here. Sends that in. Dangerous ball. Keeper drops it. Oh. She's had a couple of shaky moments, Sarah Campbell. That was one of them. Dropping the ball there is a very dangerous place to be losing possession if you're the keeper. Trying to build something on the counter there, but well shut down by that Kingborough defence, as I've said all day, well organised. The flag was up anyway, so. Page trying to find a teammate, got Walsh, dangerous. Flags up, fortunately for City. Anna Walsh is she's had a good game, but she's certainly found a little bit more space in the second half, and has had a couple of half chances. Almost neither side obviously would want to walk away from here with a draw. Certainly plenty of positives, I think, for both managers to talk to their players about after the game, and certainly some things to work on the training pitch this week for next week's fixtures. For Kingborough, it's always hard starting your campaign on the road, and for City, a big jump up obviously to come from the lower level to the state level. Notwithstanding, of course, they do have several players out there with significant experience in the Women's Super League. Been a couple of them have got their way into the score sheet today, being Holly Jones and Olivia Smith. Josie Rose has got a free kick. A fair way out, but she's got the breeze behind her, and she's certainly a powerful striker of the ball. Dangerous position there. Grisnich is involved, as you'd expect it to be. That's Zorko. Josie Rose offloads that to a teammate in Ollington. Plays it back towards the middle. Howe gets a touch. Back to Black. Black's found O'Toole, trying to find some space. Black and white shirts all around her. Page needed to keep her feet. Unfortunately, she didn't. Turnover. Some tired players out there now. Some tired legs, that's for sure. First day of the season, warm day. If you've just joined us as we're heading into the shadows of this one. Kingborough took the lead early through Amy Ollington. Had a 1-0 lead at half time. Shortly after the restart, Holly Jones made it 1-1, and then 90 seconds later, Emily Grisnich with a terrific strike made it 2-1. And then, not to be outdone by that terrific strike, Olivia Smith squared it up for Launceston City at 2-2, where the score currently sits. City trying to find that score that breaks the deadlock. Wing. Back to Clark. The 15-year-old. She's been good since she's come on. Goes inside but chopped off by Page. Just belts that out to the side line.
Let's lift, Barrow, lift for the last couple. Let's go.
Getting into the shadows of this one, as I said, there will be a little bit of time added on, I'm sure.
It's you, Luce.
A couple of injury stoppages. Nothing serious, just a cramp and a... Long kick there from Bunted, Breeze behind her.
And again, well done, Katie.
O'Toole trying to win it back there for Kingborough. All black and white shirts in front of her. So they want to diffuse that situation, I'd suspect, City. As I said, both these sides are full of running and very difficult to predict which side would score. Talara Lawson, who hasn't stopped trying all day. I thought there might have been over the sideline, and it was. The linesman got the flag up. Just tiptoeing up the chalk, Talara Lawson. Just crossed the line in the eyes of the referee. Near the wing. Long throw. Tully Jones on the way. Jones will be wanting to keep that in. She can.
It's great, Anna. Lift, Barrow, lift. Let's dig last minute or two.
His ball.
That's you, Grizz. That's all right, next job, come on. Keep working, Grizz, keep working. Keep working.
Go. Needs to find a teammate. Goes back to wing. Changes the angle. Heads it out wide. It's Sophie Wilson. Olivia Smith. Plays it back to wing again. Wing sits it up. Nodded away by Black.
Guys, let's move!
And as far as Catherine Morgan.
On Barrow!
City are trying to set something up here, but they've got a very well set Kingborough defence in front of them. And that's straight to the heart of that defence. And Anna Fuchs gathers that in, sends it back. Walsh on a run. Here's the opportunity they're looking for, Kingborough. Beautiful ball. O'Toole. O'Toole pulls the trigger. Just couldn't quite get enough on it. Right on the shadows of full time, that one. What a great battle we've had here. And probably a fair result, 2-2. Although I'm sure both sides would think they had their opportunities. Just to recap for you before we hear from the coaches, Amy Ollington opened the scoring for Kingborough. They went into half-time with a 1-0 lead. Shortly after the restart, Holly Jones broke that to square it up, 1-2. Emily Grisnich shortly after re-established the lead for Kingborough 2-1. And then a magnificent strike from Olivia Smith squared it up at 2-2. We'll hear from our coaches shortly, but Rob Soward at Prospect signing off on the match call side of things, with the final score being the visitors Kingborough 2, the hosts Launceston City 2, and we'll be hearing from our coaches shortly.
Roll. Empty.
You never know when the dance floor's